Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Friday, July 8, 2016, around 7:51 in the evening, Berwick, Massachusetts. It's cloudy out right now, maybe some raindrops falling, and it's going to be in the 60s tomorrow. On and off, dampness and coolness, it's going to be in the late upper 60s. Hot and humid weather comes next week. Some news to report. New York Mets pitcher Matt Harvey is going to have season-ending surgery, but he could be back next year. And the Colorado Avalanche have re-signed forward Nathan McKinnon to a 7-year contract extension worth $44 million. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about former NHL defenseman and current head coach of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, Randy Carlyle. This is the second tour of duty that Randy Carlyle is coach of the Anaheim Ducks. Randy was born and he grew up in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. And he played junior hockey for the Sudbury Wolves as a defenseman. He was drafted by the Toronto Maple Leafs in the second round, 30th overall in 1976. He was also drafted by the Cincinnati Stingers of the World Hockey Association in 1976, but he picked the NHL under Toronto Maple Leafs. He spent 17 years in the NHL with the Maple Leafs, Penguins, and Jets. He spent his first 2 years in the NHL with the Maple Leafs, going between the NHL and the minors, and he did not have a starring role in the NHL into 1978 when he got traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's when he spent his best years there, and then he played for the Winnipeg Jets for about 9 seasons, and Randy had some pretty decent stats. 8 seasons he scored 10 or more goals. 4 seasons he had 40 or more assists. 5 seasons he had 50 or more points. He played in 4 All-Star games. 1 time he won the Norris Trophy in 1980 and 81. And 1 time he was on the NHL's first All-Star team. Randy Carlyle was a decent defenseman. He was halfway like a stay-at-home defenseman and a halfway offensive defenseman. And Randy played his entire NHL career without a helmet. He also was the captain of the Winnipeg Jets towards the end of his career. He wore number 8 for the Winnipeg Jets, and he retired after the 1992-1993 NHL season with 148 goals, 499 assists for 647 points. And in the playoffs, Randy had 9 goals, 24 assists for 33 points. After Randy retired as an active NHL player, he went into coaching. He was an assistant coach of the Winnipeg Jets for 3 years, from 1993 through 1996, but they moved to Phoenix, and he stayed put, and he coached in the minor leagues for the Manitoba Moose, the IHL, and then the AHL for many years. Then for 2 years, Randy was an assistant coach for the Washington Capitals. And then in 2006, 2005, Randy became coach of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, and he was with the Mighty Ducks for many, many years, about 7 seasons, and he led them to the Stanley Cup in 2007. And 5 out of the 6 playoff appearances was with the Anaheim Ducks. And he coached Toronto Maple Leafs for parts of 4 seasons, leading them to 1 playoff appearances. But the Leafs were rebuilding towards the end of his tenure, and he got fired halfway through the 2014-2015 season. There was rumors that Randy was going to coach many NHL teams last year, but he didn't. He sat out a year. And in June of 2016, Randy got hired again by the Anaheim Ducks. This is his second tour of duty with the Anaheim Ducks. He replaced Bruce Boudreau, who replaced him when he got fired as coach of the Anaheim Ducks. And Randy has 5 40-win seasons, and Randy's a pretty good head coach in the NHL. His career record is 364 wins, 260 losses, and 80 shootout losses and ties. 39 and 30 record in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, including the 2007 Stanley Cup champions. And Randy Carlyle's stats for his playing career is kind of like borderline Hall of Fame. He has not been inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame yet, but you never know. He might be one of these days as a coach if he wins a couple more Stanley Cups. And that's about it on him. Well, that's about it on these video blogs tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with only 2 video blogs. First video blog will be about the top 10 greatest professional wrestling heel announcers of all time. And second final video blog of the night will be about baseball Hall of Fame shortstop Ozzie Smith, the Wizard of Oz. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rosenblood of WCCO. Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swenzy, so awesome. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York is such a cougar. In the words of Sean Lucha, go!